Yo, what up, YouTube? This is Yucca. We in the No Pigeon podcast. I'm gonna get right to it. I wanted to do a quick one here, but I wanted to react to Cat Williams talks about his conspiracy theories with Iron Mike on a hot boxing with Mike Tyson. So let's take this one in.
Conspiracy, brother. What you believe in? He said you believe in that. What?
Cat has the science. What's the science of everything right now? What's your science of everything, Cat?
I'm never pretending to know the answers to things that I'm going into.
You ain't got the answer, Sway. No, I'm playing. I used to be a heavy duty conspiracy theorist, and I still got some. I still got some of them theories that I believe, but I definitely died down a lot with a lot of them. So because you get really deep into it, and you're gonna get lost. It's an endless pit. Let's go.
I'm going into it trying to find out the answers, so that frees me up. That my ego's not involved in what the answer turns out to be. But we collect information, and
We do.
there aren't that many conspiracy theories anymore because we found out that all conspiracy theories, there's a nugget of truth in there. It came from somewhere.
Yep.
That's where it became a theory, and then it progressed.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I realized when I was following so many different conspiracies is they all started from truth, and then they swayed out to other people's agendas, right? So you could talk about one issue, like say like the Rothschilds or whatever, and then the Catholics got their own conspiracy behind that. The pro-blacks got their own conspiracy behind that. The liberals and the left-leaning people and the MAGA people, everyone got their own perspectives, and they all sway into different directions, right? Different angles and different reasonings behind it and who caused it, right? So yeah.
To the point where it became a conspiracy theory because there was something there. So,
And for y'all that don't know, the term conspiracy theorists was spawned around the time of JFK's death because they wanted to shut down people's questions about what happened. They wanted to demonize it, and they demonized it with using the terminology conspiracy theorists, right? And if you notice now, a lot of people on the left, especially, they use all different kinds of wordings to shut down your argument, so they don't have to engage with you, right? If they don't want to argue with you, so they're gonna call you a racist, homophobe, transphobe, what else they got? White supremacist. They got all kinds of different terminology to just shut you up. Oh, you're this. End of discussion. No more discussion. You can't discuss it no more because you're just that. You just minimized as that. What's the one they use for Andrew Tate? It don't matter, but let's go.
we don't have to wonder, are there other beings in the universe other than us?
Exactly.
Reverse engineering can only be a thing because of a thing. We can see that in all other industries, if it's not military or government based, there are no leaps in technology anywhere to be seen. It's only in these certain sectors that we're able to jump ahead because of,
I like this. Why do you think we exist? No,
I believe it's a video game.
Boom! I said that today. I said all this.
I like that concept too. What they call that? Basically, that it's a video game. It's a simulation or whatever, right? Me personally, my personal view is that humanity is a virus. Like all things, we just spread, we destroy what we usurp, and whatever we feed off of, we just kill it, And that's kind of what we're doing to Earth and so forth. And I think humanity is just a virus. Like even our universe can't be unfazed by it. Like if you look, just the outside of Earth has all this garbage and space junk around it. Like we live in a landfill. Our Earth, other beings see our planet and they're like, damn, look at all that garbage. These motherfuckers is hoarders. You know what I'm saying? So we look like that to other beings, probably, I'm guessing, right? So
I was with my wife. No, I said my wife today. I said, "Wow, this is an illusion. I love you, and I'm gonna be so upset when it's over."
Right.
Yeah, I thought that. Wow, I said that today.
Yeah, we believe that this is
Matrix. This Matrix
we?
bullshit. My wife believe. Wife saying the same shit this nigga said.
and well done. It's
Scared
the
the
reason
shit out of
that
me
everything
sometimes.
fits together. Like it would be enough if there was
Do you
just
believe in other lives? You lived up.
just to stop and quickly say what a blessing it is, you know, to have a wife and be able to have these deep conversations with her, you know, like I still crave that. I still want that, you know, but despite some of the negative things I be saying about modern women nowadays, it's a yearning that I want, you know, I really want that. So
Life.
I know that the whatever is in our body, whatever that weighs, I know that when it leaves here, it still weighs that in the universe. So it's somewhere.
energy can't be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred or whatever.
It came to you from somebody.
Yes.
Wow, right? It came to you from somebody. When it leaves you, it's going to go someone else.
Yeah. It's the reason that when you're young, there's a lot of things that you learn that nobody taught you at all. You just...
This whole world is just
Innate.
one big school.
Right.
One big school.
Slug just came in here. I was just doing the middle of the video. Come in. I'm reacting to Cat Williams talking about conspiracy theories. Oh yeah. Right. I'm reacting to Cat Williams talking about conspiracy theories on hot boxing with Mike.
I've heard him say some crazy conspiracy theories, and I've heard him say some ones that kind of make a little sense.
Yeah.
Okay, where we at?
Basically, he's talking about how he believes that we live in a matrix and our existence is a simulation or a video game, right?
I mean, your resistance is futile.
Well, who's the programmer? That's the question. Who's the programmer? But take this in.
And when we die, we're not going to know as much as we died, but even as much as we lived. You know, we don't know anything. Only thing we know is what they told us in those books.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or whatever it is.
That's how you know that there's truth in the history, though, because we're now in a place now in history where we're able to know more about the universe than ever. Like, we've been to places now.
You see the mental connection where, like, it's just so fucked up how smoking is just like that. You know how we work as humans, where like he ashes his blunt, and then Mike's like, I need to light my weed. See that? Like, see how that works, right?
You know what I mean? We've been to all these planets, and we've had these experiences.
All these planets. Which planets are all these planets we've been to?
We haven't been to no planets, but
We've been to Mars. Well,
we physically haven't been to Mars.
But we got stuff that is saying it's on Mars.
But for a second, I thought he had a 5% of chain on, but I guess it's not a 5% of chain.
I like the black diamonds with the white stones too.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. But me, I'm a yellow gold kind of guy myself.
Oh yeah,
right?
I'm a yellow stone kind of guy.
Unlike anybody else in history. But the problem is that whatever they said about the planets 6,000 years ago,
It's bullshit.
no, it was all true, and we are just
Bullshit.
now
No.
finding out. So the question is, how the fuck did they know?
I mean, not everything was true, but
Do we even know everything that they said 5,000 years ago? Obviously not.
a lot of it, the only thing that was true, a lot of it was how they moved. It's because they could visually, they could see it. You know what I mean? We had less light pollution. They could see what was going on. They could see the patterns, and they seen the movement. So yeah, a lot of that was true. But mind you, they thought all these planets were gods. That wasn't true, right? They may be gods in the sense that they are higher beings. They're higher forces.
Worshiping the sun and the moon and
Yeah, that's what we was doing, right?
Why did they say Mars was the red planet before they got there and explained to us that that's what it was like and what the environment was? How did they know about the rings on that planet, and why were they correct about it? And if they're that correct,
Because they could see
actually,
it.
you know what I heard today? I didn't even know about this a lot of the time. There's a lot of shit that relates in the human language or the English language that goes back to Saturn.
Well,
L,
I know about that. I know about
like-
that. Yeah.
The EL. I never even heard about all that shit until today, and I was like, oh really? God damn.
Actually, Arabic is actually it's a child language of Syro-Aramaic, right? And so they used to call their god El-Ilaha or whatever, El-Ilaha, and it evolved to Allah, right?
just all kind of shit like elimination and elected and everything is EL for a reason.
Not even that. The days of the week are all based on pagan gods, from Saturn Day,
Yeah.
Sunday, because we worship the sun, and that translates in Latin too, right? Monday, Moon Day, right?
Yeah.
It translates in Latin to Lundi or just lunar in general, right?
Yeah.
Tuesday is I forgot which one. I forgot, but Wednesday is basically based on Woden's day, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, Thursday is
Thor?
actually Thor. Yeah,
Okay,
Thor's
yeah.
day, and Friday is Freakus Day. Or
I like
whatever
that. I'm gonna start saying Thor's Day.
Yeah, but that's actually where they're from, right? So
I'm
And like
saying,
I said, Who are we?
Like I said.
Who's our ancestor? When it first started, how did my
Now
ancestor
kiss.
look? My millionth ancestor. Wow, I can't even say a million ain't nothing. A million years ain't shit compared to time. Trillion, who's my trillion? Ooh, life is a bitch, huh? There's no time. We made time, but it's really eternity.
Mike Tyson's such a thug. He want to thug out intellectualism, you know?
You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's a little bitch, huh?
And look at his Catway face. He's like, yeah, Mike, you're right, but like, I mean, we can't really talk about human beings in millions of years like that because
That's what you were saying when you said
I don't think humanity as we know it is not going to exist in a million years. Not
You
as
think so?
not as we know it now.
Oh no, definitely not.
Right.
365 days. So before somebody called it that, then how old were you? Like, how were you
Julius
measuring
Caesar,
your
before Julius
experiences?
Caesar said, "Hey, motherfucker, this is gonna be 1 year because I can't take this shit." So it's no such thing as time. It's eternity, and we turned it into time.
Yeah.
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 I thought when I was real young, I thought if you was a great man, you generally died around 25 or 26. So I had planned my life according to that.
Did you ever plan on dying young?
Nah, hell no.
I did.
I know. I remember when I first met you, you was like, I don't even want to be an old man. I don't know. And I was like, really?
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to live long, to be honest.
And then later on, you're like, no, yeah, now
I want kids.
I can't.
I had like
grandkids. I want to meet my
I
grandchildren.
had dreams of being a tatted up grandfather at the barbecue, the family barbecue, and see my generations. That's beautiful to me.
Yeah, because when I first met you, you was like, yeah, no, I don't want to be like some feeble old man out here. You might as well just take me out. And I was like, okay.
And I got into this thing about 6 or 7 years old where I was like, yeah, every 7 years, that's almost like a new you. And so I've kept that model going my entire life. So, I've lived 7 whole existences that were separate from the one before.
What you feel about that? Living different existence. I can relate to that because throughout my life, I've had these paradigm shifts where I think and feel one way, and then something just hits me. I have this fucking existential crisis, and I just have this paradigm shift where everything
Or a whole
just
epiphany just to wake you up and
it just changes my whole perspective on everything. And remember,
Yeah.
I used to drink all the time.
Yeah,
I used to
yeah.
drink all the time, and then I just had this. I was at the bar, and I was drinking, and I kind of got a headache, and I just asked myself, "What am I celebrating?"
yeah. I remember you hit me with that conversation. Like, what am I celebrating? I'm not doing it no more. Cause yeah, man, when I lived in over here, we was going to the spot across the street 3 times a week at least, sometimes 4 maybe, whatever. And like for
And
what
if
reason?
if not there, we're going to the club. We're going.
No, we didn't really even go to the club like that. But either way, what were we celebrating? We went, and then
I spent so much money. I spent bands just getting bottle service, having my section. I didn't want to be mingling with everybody else in the dance scene, whatever the fuck. I had to had my section sitting down and just enjoy myself. Only time you catch me walking around is if I went for a smoke or if I went to the bathroom, right?
I just know that for me, I guess in this sense, personally, like I live my life, a little more
Righteous.
innocent, and very righteous. Yeah, no joke. When I was younger, and then like, coming into like my late teenage years, my early 20s, it was a whole nother thing, and then I say like closer to my 30s, it kind of became into a whole nother thing on top of that, and then after my like mid 30s, after I had a kid, then I felt like it was a kind of a whole nother time after that. You know what I mean?
I still wish I had kids, man. I would love to have kids, but again, I want to be established first, and I want to have a wife.
Because I mean, you saw what I went through. I mean, like, and as much as I love my daughter, and I don't really regret it in that sense, I
Not
definitely,
even just you, a bunch of other homies,
Oh,
family.
yeah, for sure.
everybody.
I'm
So
just
many
talking about
people.
me and you relationship personally, and you've seen all the shit I went through because like you were there firsthand for a lot of shit that I went through.
I was the first one to hold your daughter.
Yeah, you're the first one of the homies, and the only first man besides my father that held my daughter. Like we were here right away. You know what I mean? Like
So you basically saying I'm kind of like a father figure.
you family, cuz.
Golly, Uncle Yuck. Uncle Yuck.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I'm just saying, like, I didn't really break it down into mathematical senses and put it to every 7 years. I mean, maybe if I don't really want to take it that serious, but I mean, yeah, I can understand what he's kind of saying there.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I don't know.
Bismillah.
I don't know how that was conspiracy theories, but that just turned into some whole existential.
Well, I didn't hear the first
Conversation.
part. I think I maybe saw some of this clip.
Well, it was more just about
On the shorts,
It
I
was
think
more
I
just
s-
about the Matrix and living in a video game.
Free
type.
Tate.
But they didn't really delve into that too deeply, right? But I still wanted to comment on it and react to it. So for y'all that like our videos, you know, comment, subscribe,
Or don't like our videos and just watch them like some bastards.
still comment. Still comment. You know what I mean?
Like,
if you want to be a whole
subscribe.
hater out here, a professional hater, you can subscribe, click the bell icon,
Listen,
and observe and continue hating on us. And
If you want to
disliking.
be hated, then at least hit it with a dislike. You know what I mean? Like,
hit us with a dislike at least.
yeah,
Right?
let us know, man.
know, just-
or if you want to send an anonymous email
Yeah.
to the spy, it's listed on the thing.
Or a synonymous email.
Hey, man, hit me with the synonym.
All right, y'all. This is another one. Like and subscribe and come holler at us.
Till the next time.
Peace.